Okay, so we are recording, and thank you guys for joining us on another part of our Coffee with Principal series. We hope you guys will find these videos interesting and helpful to your search for jobs here at Lake County Schools. Today, I have the principal of Leesburg Elementary, Miss Jordan, with us. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, good morning or afternoon.
Yes. Hopefully you guys have a cup of coffee or something to drink with you, maybe a snack, and this will just be a few minutes long, but we wanted to introduce you to Leesburg Elementary, and I'm actually going to share my screen. Hopefully you guys can see that. So Leesburg Elementary is located in Leesburg, Florida. We're considered Central Florida here. They're under an hour outside of Orlando, and this is just some quick stats. Their goals are to maintain a healthy school culture. They're obviously data-driven, standards-based instruction, and then they have some accolades down here at the bottom, and we'll kind of get into what some of that is as we go through our questions. So I'll stop sharing my screen, and we'll get right in. Miss Jordan, if you can tell us about your path into teaching, what made you decide to become a teacher?
Yeah. Actually, I was the last of 6 kids, in my house, and my mom was a substitute teacher. It was always her goal to become a teacher, but of course, with 6 kids, 50 years ago, it was really difficult for her to complete her schooling. So, I used to go watch her tutor kids on the weekends and after school, and I don't know, it just kind of felt natural. I also had a couple teachers of mine when I was in high school that kept telling me, you know what, if teaching's not a bad gig, you should pick your favorite subject and just teach it. That way you're always doing something that you love. So that's what I did. I love math. Math was my forte, and I went to University of South Florida, majored in secondary math education, ended up graduating back in 1992. And actually at that time there was a huge hiring freeze. So I know what it was like when we go through it that time of year. Actually went in and started working at a private school for 6 years, and then I was living in Eustis and driving to DeLand every day, and finally decided, you know what, let me just teach in the county that I'm living in. So I finally decided to make the move to Lake County and just been calling it home ever since. This will be my 20th year in Lake County schools, in 26 in education altogether. And I'm proud of every school that I've worked at here, and I wouldn't change any of it.
Thank you for sharing that. My next question is, if you can tell those that are watching about some new teacher supports, how you support teachers that are coming onto your campus.
Yeah, so all of our teachers that are new to our school, it doesn't even matter if they're a first-year teacher or if they've had 30 years in and they're coming from somewhere else. We assign everybody a mentor on campus, and they meet with that mentor regularly. In addition, we also have what we call our monthly Marigold meetings, and it's with our new teachers, and their mentors attend with them. Each month we focus on something that's happening during that time of year. So in August, it might be simple like, how do I make copies? How do I take attendance on the computer? What are our school-wide SOPs? And, September, we start talking about our evaluation system, and just, we really gear it towards what's happening in that time of year. We also have side-by-side coaching with our content area coaches for our teachers to help them when they want to try out some of our best practices, like if they want to start implementing Kagan strategies or small group instruction. This week, our content area coaches have actually been lesson planning with our grade level teachers, and together they've created very detailed focus calendars for next year. Actually already created the PowerPoint lessons for the entire first 9 weeks and the common assessments that have already been vetted to our state standards. So everyone will be able to start the year off with the entire first 9 weeks, not only planned, but also have the resources already available. And this will give us a chance in Common Planning to actually focus on modeling what it looks like in the classroom, so teachers can actually model in front of the other teachers and demonstrate what it's supposed to look like when the lesson's being taught. So that makes it very much more comfortable to have that practice, but to also see it from another teacher, of what the lesson looks like when it's being taught.
Wow, thank you. And I understand you guys are a Leader in Me school and also have some really interesting clubs. So if you can take some time to talk about that.
Yes. So Actually, being a Leader in Me school, we just finished up our third year. It's our entire culture of our campus. Our school mission statement is empowering students to become tomorrow's leaders. So Leader in Me, it's part of our school culture. It's embedded in our academics. It's embedded in our language. It's embedded in our physical and emotional environment here on campus, and it really helped to reduce, discipline occurrences on campus. So our focus is for our kids to become tomorrow's leaders. And with that, we have over 60 clubs on campus. And, our kids can't always stay after school or come in early before school to attend clubs. So we actually meet once a month on Fridays in school for clubs. So all of our teachers select some type of club that they want to, it's a personal interest to them. So we have everything like in kindergarten, we have yoga club, we've got cooking club, we have tumbling club, and all the way up to 5th grade, there's a football club, Lego club, Disney movie club. So whatever interest the teacher has, and then the students can actually select which clubs they want to go to. And so for an hour on one Friday a month, everybody goes to their clubs, and each club this year is going to have a service learning project connected to it. So it's going to give our students a chance to really demonstrate the leadership skills that they've been learning, on campus, and it gives everybody a chance to be a leader.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What might be some other reasons why a teacher would want to consider coming to your school?
I would say really the main thing is the support. So our school is really focused on growing teachers, and no matter what level you're at, there's always room to grow. We are truly blessed with a wonderful leadership team that has a wide range of talents. We have 4 content area coaches on campus. 2 of them are specific to just grades kindergarten through 2nd grade. One focuses on math and one focuses on literacy. And then we have 2 content area coaches that are specific to 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. Same way, one focuses on math, the other focuses on literacy. So this year, we also have opportunities where our teachers can earn money after school if they'd like to do, a little extra collaborative planning time. We pay $20 an hour for teachers that want to stay after school and plan with their team, and also have tutoring. We have the 21st Century Grant. This is our 3rd year of it. And so we have students that stay after school, and we actually run buses in the evening to provide that transportation for the students. And our teachers have an opportunity to earn extra money with some tutoring there.
Thank you. And my final question is if you can briefly describe the culture at your school.
Right. Well, the culture, like I said, is a huge piece, is the Leader in Me, right? So not only focusing on just the behavior and the physical, but also the emotional and the academics. So one of the things that we have is called Wacky Wednesday. Our teachers get the opportunity to have a full day of common planning once every 7 weeks. What happens is if it's 4th grade, for instance, and it's their Wacky Wednesday week, the kids come to school at 8:30, and at 9 o'clock, the entire 4th grade team drops their kids off in the cafeteria. And the kids go for specials for the entire day, and the teachers have a full day of common planning. So this actually helps us to work with planning, so not only academics, but also with those leadership roles. Our kids get to have leadership opportunities while they're there at specials for the entire day. And for the other grade levels, when it's not their Wacky Wednesday, like in this case, 5th grade and 3rd grade and 2nd, they have what they call deal time. It's drop everything and lead. So we have time carved out into our schedule for every single Wednesday to have leadership lessons that go along with Leader in Me. And then every single morning when the kids come to school at the beginning of the school day, we have morning meeting time carved into our schedule. We tend to find that no matter what school you're in, you always get kids that are not ready for the school day to start. They've maybe had a conflict at home in the morning with brothers or sisters or their parents, and they don't always come in ready to learn. So our morning meeting time that we carve out is a chance for the teacher and the kids to sit down just as a little classroom family. And it's time for kids to get, things off their chest, or if they just want to share what they had for dinner last night, or do restorative practices and stuff like that. So we really build culture throughout our day into our schedule, and we make sure we carve that time out so we don't miss that opportunity to help our kids grow.
Thank you so much for all that information. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again, just so that people can see information about how to reach out. If you are watching this video and you'd like some more information, or you want to send your resume over to Miss Jordan, their jobs can also be posted or found on our employment site. We hope that you'll reach out, you'll do some research about them, and consider them for your next school home. Thank you so much, Ms. Jordan, for taking some time out of your day. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.